Would you like to know how to do video content marketing? Did you know that there are two types of marketing videos? If you only do one type of them, or if you do them in the wrong order, you'll actually get bad results. And what I mean by bad results, you actually generate poor quality leads, but if you do it right, you can generate high quality, like referral quality leads just from YouTube. So in this episode, I'm going to teach you how to do this on YouTube and actually how to dominate YouTube in 4 months. So let's dive right in. So to begin this episode, I want to first just share 5 advantages that I love about video marketing and video marketing on YouTube. One is it's the best media to really build a relationship. Like right now, you and I are making eye contact. So not only do you get to see me, but you get to hear me and I get to show you things. I'm going to share some things on my screen, but hopefully I'm going to give you a lot of value in this episode. And as you do the same, as you make videos that really help and give value, it really will help you build a relationship with your viewer. Another advantage is it's really focused. I mean, it's way more focused than a podcast or just audio, because I can ride my bike or I can go hiking or I can do yard work while I'm listening to something. But if I'm watching a YouTube video, I've got to, focus on it. Now, you've probably heard to the contrary on this next piece, but in my experience, I've been able to keep people's attention longer. Yeah, there are YouTube shorts. Yeah, there's TikTok and Instagram, and it's all focused on short content. But over the years, long format content has actually gotten longer and longer. What used to be 10 to 15 minutes is now 30 or 40 minutes on YouTube, and people watch the whole episode. Now, in my strategy, I'm going to share with you the ideal length. You don't need to make that long of content, but you don't want to create short content either. Right? The fourth advantage is better retention. When people watch a video, studies have shown that they retain it better than other media. And the fifth advantage, I think you can convey the most emotion through video. So I have the opportunity of doing things like adding music, or I can add visuals, I can demonstrate things, I can share my screen, or I can use a flip chart. I mean, while I'm talking here, I've got this wall of thumbnails behind me, so I can show things behind me. So you see it, you hear it, and hopefully I can make you feel it. Now, with video marketing, there are 2 stages. So stage 1 is building a relationship. Stage 2 is the promotion. Most people skip over stage 1. They just focus on creating an amazing promo video. And the promo video is important. It does need to have a lot of effort and attention. It does need to be amazing. So we're going to talk about stage 2 because it is important, but then we're going to focus on stage 1. And that makes things way easier, and it'll make sure that the leads that you generate are referral quality. So stage 2, this is going to be your typical promotional video or commercial, right? It's very heavily scripted. You put a lot of effort and energy, put a lot of time to create something that's really short. I mean, think about a Super Bowl commercial. It might be 15 seconds long or 30 seconds long, but they took months to film this thing and they spent millions of dollars to get as many eyeballs on that promo video as possible. It takes you on an emotional journey. They know when the highs are and when you're going to experience the lows and how to bring you back. It's all very well planned out. And their hope is to funnel everything towards it. Now the problem is, if that's the first time that they're hearing from you, you will generate leads, but they'll be low quality leads. Okay, so how do we fix that? Well, we start with stage 1 first. The goal of stage 1 is to really build a relationship. And the easiest way of doing that is delivering value to people who want it. So these stage 1 videos are going to be found by people who've never heard of you before. So this is a real marketing approach as opposed to a nurturing approach. If you have a YouTube channel and you've got subscribers and you post a video and those subscribers then watch it, or if you've got a Facebook account and Facebook friends or LinkedIn connections, right, and you post something and those friends or those connections see that, these are all people who already know you, they already know of you, and so you're just nurturing them. And nurturing is fine, but nurturing is not marketing. So what I'm talking about is content that you can create, you can put on YouTube, and people who've never heard of you before but need you, right? Your target audience, but those who've never heard of you before now find you and they join your email list, right? They find you and they build a relationship with you through this 10-minute YouTube episode. So imagine somebody who's never heard of you before, they come and they watch this 10-minute episode, they learn who you are, they build a relationship, they begin to trust you, you've given them value, and then after that, they see a promo video. those are much more likely to become a high quality lead. Okay, what we're looking at here is a Google spreadsheet for my client, Noelle Randall. She's a real estate investing expert. I've been producing her channel for 4.5 years. And I did this research back in February of 24. Now, I grouped the questions that we found really specifically. So every one of these questions here has these 4 words: real estate investor find. And I call that a branch. Now, these questions here, they're on the branch of real estate investor become. Okay, so I grouped them in those 2 different branches, and then I showed these to Noelle. Noelle looked at this first branch and she said, you know what, when I look at it categorized this way or grouped this way, that's not my target audience. I don't need to rank for these questions, but for these ones, for this branch here, yeah, that is my target audience. I want to dominate YouTube for every single one of these questions. Anytime somebody goes to Google or YouTube and they type in a question with these 4 words, real estate investor become, Noelle's like, I've got to dominate this. So what did we do? Well, on February 10th, we searched and saw, okay, we've been producing your channel for 4 years now. Where are you at with each of these questions? So we would type in that question into YouTube, and a yes means she shows up at the top. Okay, starting means she's not in the top 3, but if you scroll down, she's somewhere in the top 20. And no means she doesn't show up in that top 20. So for this branch that she didn't want to dominate, that's not her target audience, she actually already has a lot of traction on YouTube for that. But for this branch down here that she does want to dominate, she's got a lot of room for improvement as of February 10th, right? There's only 2 yeses and mostly no's. So she started filming episodes on this branch. She filmed 5 of them in February. She filmed 3 more in March. She filmed a few more in April. So look at the results. By April 18th, she went from 2 yeses to, I don't know, is that 7 or 8? By May 16th, she had even more yeses. And by July 3rd, I call that domination. Mostly yeses there. So let me show you another example here. And wouldn't you know, Mr. Beast just uploaded a new episode, so I'll be watching that tonight. But in the search bar here, I'm going to hit paste on that question, 10 things you should never say to your child. If I hit return, oh, look at this. We've got Paul Jenkins and Nicolene Peck in the top 2 listings. Those are both clients of mine. Those are both people that you'll see on this wall of thumbnails here. And of course, they're at the top of YouTube here. If I do another search, I'm going to paste in the question, how to become a construction project manager. Oh, there's Jason Schroeder. He's in position 1. He's in position 3. He's another one on the wall of thumbnails back here. I really want you to get these type of results on YouTube. And I've created a mini course called the YouTube Lead Gen Blueprint. It's only $17, but in this course I teach a 5-ingredient strategy, and I go into detail on each of these 5 steps so that you can achieve the same results of all of these channels behind me. You'll be able to complete this course in just a handful of hours, and you'll be able to implement these things and start getting more and more yeses on your YouTube channel. So go to youtubeleadgen.net. I'll also put that link in the description below. So it's youtubeleadgen.net. It's only $17. Go ahead and take that course now. I'll see you there.